but something has happened a week ago because I took a social media break.
What's up, you guys? It's me, X, and for today's video, I'm going to be doing my first ever collaboration with someone that I have not seen in 2 years. This is actually our first time seeing each other. As you can see, that we are in a different location. Period. Because it's time to, spice it up a little. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And I'm sorry that I have not yet posted a video recently, or at least a month now, because a lot of things happen in the month of April, which I'm not going to be talking about because I don't put my business out there on social media. But let's get this video started. So yeah, I had to move myself, so I'm not like in the middle anymore because I'm not that important. You know what I mean? Like, I guess the guest is more important than I am. But let's give a round of applause to Paul James. Come in, Paul James. He probably has more subscribers than I have because I have not checked his YouTube channel. But yes, so this is Paul James, you guys. We've known each other for 2 years actually. You can give them a little story time.
Yeah, so we've known each other for like 2 years, about that. But when we first met, it was on Tinder. But when we met on Tinder, we started texting for a little bit. But we were supposed to meet up, but he had mad excuses. His dog died. Like, mad
Dog
excuses.
Yeah, I would never make an excuse of a dog dying. That's cap right there. What I said was that I was in a hospital.
So I thought it was a catfish. So I was like, let me not waste my time with this person, because whenever we were supposed to meet, like, there was like mad excuses, cancellations. So
Okay, that was a one-time thing, honey boo boo.
it was like 2 times, I think.
Okay, but you're acting like when you say a few times, that's like more than like
No.
a lot. That's like
But,
saying like a
like,
lot.
He canceled 2 times, and then
As I should.
I canceled him because I was like, he a catfish. But after a little bit, I saw him posting stuff on Instagram, because we did exchange Instagrams. So I saw him posting stuff on Instagram. So I was like, oh, he's cute. I'm like, maybe he's not a catfish. So, I slid in them DMs. He replied. I gave some bullshit answer. I was like, oh, I didn't text you because... No, I was actually honest. Like, I didn't text you because I thought you were a catfish.
Honey boo boo, you're like into the story.
Hmm?
So, okay. So we met on Tinder, because I'd be lonely, of course. Yeah, Tinder, under the age, just great. And don't act like a lot of people don't be under the age and they go on Tinder, because everybody does it in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, we met on Tinder and then we exchanged our Instagrams. This is where you got it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So we was getting to know each other on Tinder, and then we exchanged our Instagrams, and then we started talking more on Instagram. And then that's when we planned to see each other and stuff like that. Mind you, he was not living around here. He was actually staying here like as a summer vacation. So he decided to Uber down to me. And I was like, the reason why I made the excuse of like the hospital is just because I didn't want him to spend money coming down here, because it was a lot of money. And plus, if you don't have a car, then that's understandable. You know what I mean? Because at the time, he didn't have a car.
He didn't want me to spend my money.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Agree. I didn't want him to spend his money coming down to see me, because mind you, he's an hour away from me, and mind you, like an hour is like $100. So that's $200 from, coming to me and then going back. Because mind you, at the time, nobody could stay on my place, to be honest. Now you can, but at the moment, obviously not. And so, yeah, I made some bullshit-ass excuse, and, of course, he thought I was a fucking catfish. He didn't say that I was a catfish, but obviously, since I was a hoe 2 years ago, of course, I was obviously getting to know someone else, like, we were communicating and stuff like that, not in a relationship-wise. And his savage ass decided to text the person I was communicating with.
I can't recall, but
Yeah, you did. Yeah, he decided to text the person I was communicating with and told him that was a catfish, or like I felt like, or he felt like I was a catfish due to the fact that I made an excuse.
I did.
Yeah,
What?
you did. And then the person that we stopped talking because.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I'll be out here destroying relationships.
It wasn't really a relationship. It was more like we're trying to create a connection.
I'm not a homeworker, guys. Just letting y'all know that. But I was just looking out for a brother, you know. I'm like, he giving catfish vibe.
So then, after that happened, we have not talked to each other for a year. So we've been following each other for actually 2 years, right? But we haven't talked. Like, after that incident happened, we didn't talk for like a year and a half.
His profile on Instagram, because you know we all become investigators when we ready. His Instagram profile did look a bit catfishy. Cause like,
Catfishy.
Yeah, like he had like 2, 3, 4 pictures.
Like in my wait, I think you're talking about on Christmas when I had like those little pictures. I had like 2 and I had like 3 and like 1 picture. Yeah. I mean how does that give you catfish vibes?
Because catfishes, they have fake profiles, so they don't post a lot of pictures.
Honey boo, I post a lot of pictures. When we were following each other, I used to post a picture a day.
You sure? Cause that was like way back when.
Mind you, the Instagram account that I have was not where I've met him. I've had 500 followers on the Instagram account that we first met, and then I deleted that account and had a new one.
See, that's
someone gave me.
That's something a catfish would do. But you know, we here today. He's not a catfish. Thank God.
Period. As I should. Why would I be a catfish for? I mean, if I really want to be a catfish that bad, I would. But I mean, at that time, I didn't glow up. I didn't have a glow up, and I was really like ugly.
Mm-hmm. I doubt that. But
you agree?
I doubt that. I said I doubt.
No, you said mm-hmm.
I said You see, I corrected myself. I doubt that.
Anyways. So then, when I first thought about TikTok, because it was I think it was a friend or my cousin, the one who introduced me to TikTok. So I decided to do TikTok. It was like my high school best friends. You know, like they were doing TikTok dances, and I didn't know what TikTok was until obviously it came up.
I'm a savage.
Anyways, don't do that. So when I started doing TikTok, obviously I was not famous at the time. Make sure you guys follow me, by the way. And I came up on his For You page, and he liked one of my videos, and he started to follow me. And then obviously I followed him back. Hey, if you want to keep going, because I feel like I talk too much.
I think we texted for a bit on TikTok, and it was like on and off, and then we kind of rekindled the connection. Rekindled the connection.
We disconnected to reconnect.
Or that way. But yeah, we reconnected on TikTok. We was texting. You know, he was posting thirst trap videos.
I was not.
You know. So I was like, okay, cool.
Oh wait, maybe I was.
Confessions. But you know, we reconnected. Why am I repeating the same thing so much times?
Oh, that happens to me all the time.
But yeah, and then we're here now.
And then we followed each other on Instagram. And then the first time we ever texted was in December, and we actually called each other. After December, the next time we talked was the end of March.
I think at that point, we were texting on and off on TikTok, but not Instagram.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It was like in between.
It's in between 2 different apps.
Mm-hmm.
And then my best friend, and then after that, my best friend came over to see me for the first time in a year. You know, at the start of April, which is really weird because I thought spring break would be in the middle of April, but somehow it started in the beginning of April, which is really weird. But I mean, it's whatever.
COVID, maybe.
True. So he decided to come over, and then something happened on April 2nd, which I'm not going to talk about. We actually, before I even want to go there, he came over, we spent time, and you hit me up, and then we decided to make a collab with my best friend. But something has happened on April 2nd, and then my best friend couldn't collab with us because he had to leave early due to him going back to college because he had to take his exams. So, I hit up James and I told him, like, look, if there's a way we can reschedule. We did reschedule. Then something else happened to a point that I had to go somewhere. So I had to tell him to reschedule again, which we did again. And then this time, we actually rescheduled today, but something has happened a week ago because I took a social media break, which I'm not going to talk about. So I was thinking if I should have rescheduled, but at the same time, I was like, no, let me not reschedule because I don't want to keep wasting his time or my time to try to reschedule.
There was
literally for no reason.
A lot of rescheduling.
Yeah, a lot of rescheduling because a lot of things happened this month, and thank God it's ending, which obviously he knew about. And I don't usually tell my business out there on social media platforms because that's when, of course, drama is created, and then people like to use that against you. So
true that.
Yeah, so that's why I was a little bit inactive, and I didn't make any YouTube videos, due to personal issues. Let's just say that. So yeah, and then after that, I was very nervous that he can, because I thought you were not gonna pick me up. So when today, not even gonna lie, when today started, he texted me, he hit me up in the morning, and technically it was last night.
Yeah,
and he was like, so good tomorrow, and I was like, yeah, sure. And then he texted me 3 hours later because you texted me at midnight, and then after that you texted me at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he was like, okay, I'll be there at 12 to 12:30. Did not come 12 to 12:30. He was late. Let's just say that.
I was going by Jamaican time if we being fair. Like,
I feel like I was talking too much.
No, you good.
Okay, just making sure.
I legit don't have anything to say. Like, I'm thinking. But back to the video. So I was going by Jamaican time. So for my Jamaicans out there, Jamaican times, we go by our own time. So if we late, we early. Be grateful. Thank you. Just
wait. What? If you be early, be grateful.
No, we go by Jamaican time. So if we late on your time, we early on our time. Basically.
Okay, so basically we are ahead of you. Like,
yes.
The time zones wise, we're ahead of you.
Yes.
And you're behind us.
Yes.
Well, nothing's happening, so we're in the future if you're not. I don't know. So yeah, he was late. But I thought you were never gonna come. Mm-hmm. But he actually did came, and the first reaction that I gave you was like
yeah, he was mad disrespectful. He was like, you ugly. I'm joking, but yeah, he was like, I look sexy in person.
Okay,
That's
wow.
what you said,
expose me on my YouTube channel.
I'm not exposing you. I'm just.
Yeah, I did. I was like, oh my gosh. You look so much I was like, you look so much sexier in person.
Yeah, he was gassing me up.
Period, as I should. And yeah, and after that, like, we were talking, like, on our way, like, literally on our way here. We literally took some pictures. We're gonna show you. Are you allowed to put pictures in, like, in the video?
Yeah.
Here's the picture, you guys, right here. I don't know. Hopefully magic comes into the picture pop up. And then there's another picture right here. And then another picture right here. And then we decided to take a picture together. So a picture right here.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you add the pictures in, because I will actually look dumb if you don't.
I'll add them in, but they might not be right here. I'll just put them on the screen somewhere. I'll try to put them where your hand was.
If you don't, then I'll help you with that. I shouldn't even said that, but whatever. This video is probably a mess anyways, but I'm a mess too.
We'll piece it together.
As we should. So yeah, and then after that, it's actually, and by making this video, it was really fun. Not even gonna lie, my first ever collaboration. We should collab again.
And this is my first collab too. So.
And our first time seeing each other, so that makes it more special as it is.
After 2 years, our first time meeting. My first time doing a collab, but you know, I have a lot of respect and admiration for him because like he is 17, right? And he's so mature. Like he's 17, but his mind is like 25, about there.
Even though I can act a little bit more, even though I can act a little bit immature and be ignorant as hell, but like at the end of the day, like I can understand. I mean, I do have an understanding problem, but like I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
As I
age
said.
doesn't always determine maturity. It's responsibilities,
It's
it's
a
life that determines how mature you are.
Yeah.
So if you guys enjoyed this collaboration, leave a comment, like, subscribe, definitely share the video. You know,
Yeah, just like he said. Period. A pro.